That means for about half of the world's 1.6 billion internet users, web surfing's about to get easier. People who speak Arabic, for example, will no longer need to use Latin script domain names like .com or .net.
There are
over 40 million users in the Arab world, and this number is expected to increase in the coming days, which in turn makes the Arabic language one of the strategic languages through which a lot of companies, for instance Google, are interested in.
However, some worry this could lead to greater worldwide miscommunication.
If Korean is used during the international communication, foreigners won't be able to understand and won't be able to read it well enough, so there could be some problems in communication.
While others see the change opening up the internet to a much broader population.
If they can make this technology work and people can use their own language to enter in addresses, I think that would really expand the practical applications of the internet. People from different walks of life and different age groups could get more engaged with it.
Now, one lingering question is, how will people in the West using Latin script keyboards like this access websites in Korean, Hindi, or in Arabic? Well, officials at ICANN, that's the Internet Corporation for Assigned Names and Numbers, say they think technology will come along to solve that problem. Errol Barnett, CNN, Atlanta.
A key member of the ICANN group that Errol just mentioned joins us now live from Los Angeles. She's Tina Dam. She's the senior director responsible for the programs that will allow the use of those non-Latin-based characters. Tina, thanks so much for joining us. This is a fascinating development. Tell us what this change will really mean for us.
Well, it's going to be a big change for people who are not used to working or speaking languages based on the Latin script. So when we've been used to just being able to type in web addresses and access the internet on a daily basis, it's been really hard for them. You can imagine if the web addresses were, for example, in Chinese characters or Cyrillic characters, how difficult that would be for us. That's how it is for a lot of people around the world today, and so we're changing it so it becomes, you know, in their native language.
Right, okay, understood. And Errol, a reporter who just had that last story, the last thing he mentioned was the keyboard. How are we going to change the keyboards to fit, say, Russian characters or Chinese characters? I mean, will that be a huge undertaking?
Well, so I actually don't really think that we want to change the keyboard, because if you go to Russia or in the Middle East for Arabic, you know, the keyboard is already with the local characters. And so those who speak those languages and use them on a daily basis, they already have those keyboards, or they're accessible. For users in the US, you know, we're just going to keep things as they are today. You know, you can think about it this way. I mean, if there's a website and the only content is in Russian on there, you know, you may not really have a need to access that site anyways. So why should the address of such a website be in Latin characters? You know, it really should be in Cyrillic.
Tina, do you think this new change, and there's going to be a vote today at the conference in Seoul and to internationalize the domain names, and it's expected to be a yes vote, do you think this will really unify the internet world or perhaps fracture it because of the different languages?
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind it's going to unify it. This is going to be an amazing opportunity. There's, you know, look at a country like India, 1 billion users of the internet who does not use the Latin script. This is going to unify it, and it's going to make it easier for companies and individuals in the US as well who want to target those markets, or, you know, other nations where the languages are based on Latin. You know, if you want to target a market with non-Latin speakers, you know, this is your opportunity to do something that's a lot better for them.
Sure. Okay, so now it looks like we're going to internationalize domain names. What happens next? The internet is a huge entity. What do you foresee is happening next?
Oh, well, I would think that there's a lot of different business opportunities, a lot of new applications, a lot of new ways of interacting on the web, as we've seen it, you know, with all these new things in the last few years, just Twitter and Facebook and all this stuff, you know. there's probably going to be like a whole different layer of that on the internet. It's hard to guess, right? But I think it will be great.
Okay, we shall see. It's an exciting development for sure. Tina Dam, the Senior Director of the International Domain Names Project from Los Angeles. Thanks so much, Tina.
Thank you.